It's a busy day. I'm sitting here and said, let me chop it up with you real quick while I'm waiting. I gotta handle some stuff. Let me grab my water too so I could be staying hydrated because it's hot. Mm, mm, mm. Anyway, let's see if someone joins. It's such a peaceful day, such a peaceful neighborhood. You're the blame. You are the blame. People like to say I'm the blame all the time. I'm the blame for rejecting them. I'm the blame for loving me. I'm the blame. I'm the blame for giving you that same energy that you give me. I'm the blame. When I answer your smart aleck ass question with a smart aleck ass answer, I'm the blame. I'm the wrong one. I'm the bad guy. When I don't take your shit, I'm the blame. I'm difficult. I'm this. I'm that. People love to try to, point out that you're upset like you don't have the right to be. People have done it to me several times. Like, your tone, you're loud, you're this, you're that, because I'm speaking firmly, because I'm speaking with passion, because I'm speaking fervently, because, yeah, you see, I'm pissed off, right? You see that I'm upset. So people would try to shame you and say you're wrong for being upset. Like, I'm not a human. That's something that they tried to do a lot in the workplace, I noticed. Like, they try to dehumanize you, like you're not a human. Like, you're always supposed to be, I'm cool under pressure and all of these games. No, I'm upset right now. I was lied on. That's a lie. My work was stolen, whatever the case is. They try to act like you can't display emotion, like you can't be upset about something like that. You know what I mean? People try to act like it's something wrong with you because you call bullshit. And they act like you're like when you don't take it, when you don't ignore it, when you get upset, when you raise your voice about it, when you're loud, whatever. Like people love to try to say about me, you're loud. You wasn't saying I was loud when we were celebrating. When we were celebrating and I was loud and I was saying, hey, you didn't say anything then. But now because I'm upset, my being loud bothers you. Because I've pulled your card and I've said, yeah, this isn't gonna fly. Now it's a problem. When you stand up for yourself, it's always a problem. You're always the bad guy. You're always the villain. You're always the one in the wrong. This is what I say. Listen, if I'm the villain, I'm on exit stage left. That's how we handle that situation. That way you ain't got to worry about it no more. That way, once I'm gone, it shouldn't be nothing else to be said. Everything should be peaceful because I'm no longer, I don't come around. And that's why you have to understand, like, what you're going to engage with and what you're not going to engage with. I cut people off with the quickest, like, without regard. Like, I was just telling my neighbor how I have cut my baby daddy off for years now. And this last little stretch of co-parenting that we had, he tried to, I haven't talked to this man for years because he is loud. He screams, he curses, he speaks aggressively, he's excessive, he is argumentative, he's combative, he's disrespectful, right? That's how he feel like he could talk to me. And I've never, I'm gonna be honest with you, I've never seen him talk to a man that way. I've never seen him pick a fight with a man. I've never seen him defend me over men. When I was with him, he didn't even defend a man who put his hands on me. He didn't even defend me in that situation. He wasn't there, but when the wind got back to him and he heard about it, he didn't do anything. Hey, so I've seen him for many years not defend me, not defend others like our daughter, not defend you know, himself, like at work and stuff like that with other men. I never seen him do that. So he feels like he could talk very disrespectful to me. So I stopped talking to him. Like, she's not at an age anymore. When I stopped talking to him, if you would like to know what's good life, then you can ask that person. So let me go ahead and block you because I never want to hear from you again. I apologize. But yeah, this is my channel. And this is what the whole topic is about. Who you're going to engage with and what you're going to do. So since I know, or I have a feeling or sentiment, or it has been implied that, you know, I am not a person who you're on their side, or you know, you're biased against me. There's some skepticism there for me. Since I know that, I'm going to go ahead and disengage and never speak with you again. You don't have to be skeptical about me. You can do it, but you're going to do it from over there. I'm never going to hear from you again because I don't want to, right? So back to the subject. Yeah, I've never saw him even defend himself, like in, you know, workplace settings and stuff like that with he said, you lying. He on YouTube talking about you right now. Oh, good. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. That means that I'm her. That means I'm that girl. So yeah. Like I said, I in workplace settings and stuff like that, I never seen him even like defend himself. Stuff for going around like in the neighborhood with his peers. I think, you know, my daughter has told me she saw him and his brothers pushing each other. But, you know, these is your brothers, your siblings, people you fought with your whole life. Like, I never seen any type of him ever have to assert himself ever outside of his family members. I've never seen him assert himself at the gym. I've never seen him have to assert himself, you know, at the workplace or at a gathering or anywhere else. You know what I mean? So he's the type of person where he feel like he want to, you know, be very disrespectful and talk very aggressive and curse and loud and be rude and say whatever he wants to say, and you know, speak to you with harshness, and you know, just not a polite person, just not a person who is non-confrontational, just a person who is more argumentative, more combative, want to fight. Like I said, his family for some reason, because I've never seen him be this way with at the restaurant, like nothing. No people that mess up his food, he never got like no other situation. And our daughter is 18, and you know, I knew him before, you know, I got pregnant with her. Like, we was together for years before I got pregnant with her. We was friends before we started dating. We met in college. So I've been knowing him for a long time now. We met in college. So it's over 2 decades of observation of never seeing him in any type of situation be assertive or aggressive or argumentative or combative. Only with his family, only with me, only with Zoe, only with his siblings, you know, his child. I'm sorry, I said Zoe, that's our daughter's name. With our child, Zoe. Um, and I was just telling my neighbor how I haven't spoken to him for years, right? Because of this. You're not gonna bully me. I can't change you. Like in situations when you can't change people, what I've had to learn for family, whatever, mother, whoever, if you watch my channel, you already know, I even speak very candidly about parents, because in the Black community, we like to say, oh, that's your only mama. Or if we do, talk about bad moms or cutting your mom off, you say it in such a way, fantastical way. Like, oh, you even cut my own mama off. Like you said, like, that's the extreme I'll go. Not you don't really say it in a very practical way, a very for real way, a very real life way. Like, nah, I if my mother, you know what I mean, if that is disturbing my peace, if that is have me on a track that's not aligned with God, then I'm not gonna be able to do it. You see what I'm saying? So arguing with people in the comment section is something I'll never do. I'll just block. Arguing with, my baby daddy, arguing with my mom, arguing with whoever. I'm not gonna argue with anybody. I'm gonna hold my peace, and I'm gonna keep my peace. And I'm gonna determine who is serving me in that way. And if you are a person who you disservices me in that way, you gotta go. And I don't care who you are. I don't care what title you have, baby daddy, mama, brother, sister, cousin, whoever. Because in my experience, it's been family that's giving you the most hell. In my experiences, family, it ain't no better than no strangers out here. You know what I mean? I've been fucked, excuse my language, by strangers, and I've been fucked by family as well. It ain't never been no blood thicker than water in the case for me. If that's the case for other people and that's your dynamic, that's beautiful, but that's never been the case for me. So, like I said, I was just telling my neighbor how my baby daddy, like, I haven't spoken to him for years, and this is our last little bit of co-parenting. Whereas, because like I said, I cut him off years ago when my daughter turned, like, of age, like when she became of age, where I didn't have to, like, say pick her up from the daycare and communicate with him. Like, she could communicate for herself and say, Dad, I need you to pick me up from my play. I need you to drop me off here. I need money from you. I want to buy this. I want to buy that. That was the age of 15 years old. I said, hey, I ain't got to talk to him no more. Like, she could communicate for herself. You could like I told her, like, you could let him know what you got going on. I don't have to let him know what you got going on no more. I had to let him know what you had going on when you was little. A doctor's appointment, whatever, this, that. Now I don't have to. Now you could talk for yourself. So I hadn't talked to the man for years. And this last little bit of co-parenting with my daughter, graduating high school and stuff like that, entering into adult era, I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna be the bigger person, and I'm gonna show him I'm not mad at him or hate him in any way. And I treated him kindly when I was around him and all that stuff like that. And he tried to do the same thing again. Be exactly who he is, a person who speaks rough and all of this stuff like that. So the next time, I see him, if I ever see him again, at my daughter's wedding, our daughter's whatever, college graduation, our daughter's whatever, wherever I see him again, I won't even see him, to be honest with you. I ain't gonna even speak. Because the last time that I tried to welcome him and be warm and be nice and speak, and he was here in my home, it was to pick our daughter up and to load the car up to take her off to college and stuff like that. The last time I seen him, because this gonna be it, he was very disrespectful. So I don't, like, I'm gonna look through you at this point. I don't care where we at. I don't care where we at. Because now I no longer have to, hey, babe, you back? Yeah. Y'all ready? Uh-huh. Oh, okay. Yeah, but we'll finish talking about it later. But yeah, you always the bad guy when you put your foot down. But we'll finish talking about it later, boo.